Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit and for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I have pulled some cards from the Art of Love Tarot. And so I asked for what was the energy for the divine counterpart, and it is the metamorphosis, which is death, which is transformation. And if you look there as well, look at the third eye kind of exploding. So we've had so many messages about the third eye expansion, and so even more expansion into the third eye. For us, we have balance, which is the Two of Angels, which is again about going within the heart. If you look here, there's two people within this heart shape, and the heart is just expanding and exploding out. So again, there is another level of going within, and between us there is the Three of Trees, which is building a solid foundation. And the overall energy is around healing, the King of Hearts. So it is very poignant because yesterday I said that my mum I was saying about my mum, and she met up with her twin after a while. And she had one of those, that we've all been there, when it feels like the wind has been knocked out of your sails, because the previous time that my mum met her twin, he said that he just needed some time because he's in an unhappy relationship. And this time he's got grandchildren on the way and various things, which has meant that he has just not, that he's basically not going to, well, he implied that he's not going to do anything about his situation, which completely took the wind out of my mum's sails. And we have all been there, I'm sure, in different ways or another, when you feel like it's coming together with your twin, and then suddenly everything seems to say otherwise. And so yesterday was a really difficult day for my mum. So I was on the phone with her a lot, and, basically talking through it and saying, everything happens for a reason. There was a reason why you had to have that meeting. There's a reason why you said the things that you did. There is a reason why now you are both under a deeper knowing of how you feel. Because through that process also she said how she felt, and that had to happen, right? And I was like, it will hurt for a few days, but then you will overcome it, and you will enter into a deeper state of knowing, because it will push you further and further into your heart, which happens, which is why these cards totally relate to that situation, right? And to relate with what's going on, because of course we are all sharing these energies, and what my mum feels, I feel, what we feel collectively. If you're part of this particular soul group, then we all feel it. And so that's why these cards were so on point, because the divine counterpart do have to go through this metamorphosis of the soul. For us, we have to seek balance. It's all about seeking balance within, and because it's creating a strong foundation, and we're here to heal each other's hearts. And so it was really powerful. And then yesterday I found, I didn't find it, found me, a guy called Xavier Rudd, who is an Australian singer who is absolutely incredible. And I'm going to put his link to a concert, to his song, basically his album. And it is unbelievable. So I was doing a meditation to this music, and all sorts of amazing things were happening. And I could feel all of the, I very often when I release energies, it's bizarre, I release it, I feel like it's like red crabs. And I had like a huge release of energy, a huge release of that. I could feel them coming out of my neck. It was, and also me and my twin, we were creating a rope together. So we were, he was one piece, I was the other piece, and we were entwined like a rope. And then that rope was being used to weave a like a net, like a fishing net, basically. But it wasn't just me and my twins' energy. All of the twins were creating this rope to then create this massive net which goes around the world, and then I can see it like capturing the world and lifting it up. So it was really powerful. So I will put the link into the description box, and if you listen to that, you know, and open yourself up to whatever comes, because it was really, really, truly amazing. And I'm just going to read what is next to is what is alongside one of the comments, which is about the Navajo and the Hopi prophecy of the rainbow. And the rainbow energy, that we're all bridging this rainbow bridge between the 3D, 5D, bringing the spiritual into the physical, the uplifting of the planet, the ascension, basically. And the prophecy says this. This is the second comment against this video that I was led to yesterday. So it says, there will come a day when people of all races, colours and creeds will put aside their differences. They will come together in love, joining hands in unification to heal the earth and all of her children. They will move over the earth like a great whirling rainbow, bringing peace, understanding and healing everywhere they go. Many creatures thought to be extinct or mythical will resurface at this time. The great trees that perished will return almost overnight. All living things will flourish, drawing sustenance from the breast of our mother, the earth. The great spiritual teachers who walked the earth and taught the basics of the truths of the whirling rainbow prophecy will return and walk amongst us once more, sharing their power and understanding with all. We will learn how to see and hear in a sacred manner. Men and women will be equals in the way the Creator intended them to be. All children will be safe anywhere they want to go. Elders will be respected and valued for their contributions to life. Their wisdom will be sought out. The whole human race will be called the people, and there will be no more war, sickness, or hunger forever. And that's the Navajo prophecy, the Hopi prophecy of the whirling rainbow. So that was just amazing to get yesterday, because when my mum, when I spoke to my mum, and she just said he's staying, he's not, you know, of course she was very much focused on the 3D and just saying he's staying, he's not going to leave, and I was like, for now, you know, that's what he's doing for now. That doesn't mean that's the way it is forever. And it is about believing in the highest good and the highest good for all, and that is trusting, basically trusting that there is a metamorphosis of all of our lives. This is for everyone, you know, that's changing, and it's changing because it is prophesized. So it was really an amazing message to get yesterday, and very much needed, because it was a very difficult day. So I'm going to just share the metamorphosis. So there is no need to fear the unknown. Liberation and complete freedom await your surrender to eternal love. The release is a portent of radical change. Something has left or is leaving your life, causing you to grieve. The loss of a person, situation or belief is part of a natural cycle. Accept and embrace an inevitable conclusion that provides the space for something new. Choose to resonate with the new vibration that someone or something has become, and you will never feel separated again. Love and trust and courage are required to overcome the shock of a sudden ending. Fill the space between the old and the new with love to shield you from grieving the past and to foster hope in a bountiful future. One day, very soon, you will wake up knowing this was the beginning of a new you. Wow. So really powerful, because it is the beginning, you know, it's the end of something and the beginning of another. Like I said to my mum, I was like, I know it's tough, but in a few days' time, you will feel much more at peace, because you know you had to say the things that you said, and your heart will be in balance again. So the Two of Angels for us. The Two of Angels is concerned with the decision. There is fear around making a wrong choice. A decision has been overthought, so that it has paralysed the thinking process and prevented progress being made. Confusion has led to inaction. Balance is needed to make a clear decision, so step back, close your eyes and focus on anything that gives you joy or makes your heart sing. and dance. Keep focusing on joy until you feel your energy shift. You will feel a sense of relief wash over you. Open your eyes and very soon you will know what to do. So exactly what I was saying. Over the next few days, my mum, I was like, you have to spend the time to just listen. And I sent her this music. I was like, listen to that music, lie down, get in touch with your support team, your guide team. I did her a channeled letter from her twin, and which just, and then by yesterday evening, she was like, okay, I understand. Everything had to happen that way. I feel a lot more in balance. So that's the thing. When it rocks you and it just rocks the foundation of everything. And that is just hard. There's no other way to express it. But the closer that, I think, the higher your vibration, the more quickly you bounce back. It doesn't mean that you don't feel it, but you can navigate those energies much quicker. So the Three of Trees compels you to refine your skills. You are good at many things, but branching out into too many areas will diminish your accomplishment and successes. If you keep going down this path, nothing will ever feel good enough or satisfy you. Know your worth, hone your skills, and play to your strengths. Think of yourself as an artist. My mum is an artist. Your life is a masterpiece in progress, and every endeavour is a brushstroke building on the last to create something special. Concentrate your efforts, master the details, and know your dreams are possible. Well, that last, know that your dreams are possible. You are building a very strong foundation with every step that goes past. And the things that rock you are meant to happen because it pushes you more and more into your heart. Because essentially this relationship is here to heal your hearts. And the heart heals by getting bust open. So, you are the producer, director, and actor of the emotional stories you tell yourself. You can change them at any time. The King of Hearts graces your world with someone of great compassion. This person is calm, assertive, and ready to be in a relationship. They don't need a relationship to be happy, and are thus full of love for themselves and for you. They trust and respect that you know yourself best and can make your own decisions. However, they will always be there if you ask for advice or help. This will probably be a romantic relationship. However, the card may also indicate that you are growing up and becoming a mature, spiritual human being. So what I love about that is that the crowning energy then is essentially the King of Cups, is, the maturity of growing into these connections, right? Because you go through all of the feels. You feel like a teenager, you feel like a little kid, you feel like every emotion possible, and you feel embarrassed and all of the things, all of those feels in one day, all seasons in one day, right? And ultimately, by the end of that, you come out becoming the King of Hearts because you're much more in sync with your true emotion. And that's what they're here to do, to release the old way of being. And the new way of being is living from the heart. And so that's why we're here as healers, to heal the energy of the planet. So just like I saw in my meditation this morning, when we were all of the twin flames were basically entwining together as pieces of rope to then create a massive net, a fishing net, which went around the planet and literally picked the planet up. Like, actually, how funny, I've just realised, just like a crabbing net when you go crabbing. And so for me, I always see the energies that I no longer need as crabs running, like red crabs as well, which is all about, red is the root chakra as well. So the root chakra is really important to clear all the time, because that's what keeps you grounded and connected. And any other energy which gets in the way, anxiety, fear, all of those things are basically root chakra that needs clearing. So stay grounded is the message. So I hope that helps. So if you're going through that, then you have my full compassion. My heart goes out to you, because I 100% know I've been there so many times in different ways. So my heart goes out to you. All right, take care. Bye.